Hey everyone, and welcome to This Week at Greystone. I think many of us see ourselves very differently from how other people see us. From a young age, we're taught to work on our weaknesses. And so I think that very often when we look in the mirror, what we see is those weaknesses. So many people in the country were struck by the untimely passing of Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain over the last couple of weeks. I think what was particularly striking about those tragedies is that from the outside looking in, it seemed that they were living the dream. They had made it. They had achieved the success that we're trying to achieve. And yet, for them, they were suffering so greatly that the thought of continuing another day was just untenable. I think the discrepancy between those perceptions, is really very striking and confusing to us. Depression is a very serious thing, and this is not to minimize it at all. But I think that for many of us, we experience that same dichotomy. What we see in the mirror is very different from how others perceive us. When I am speaking to any of you, what I see is someone with a particular unique ability. I see someone who may or may not be aware of that unique ability, may or may not have found it, but I know that you have it, and I know that you have the ability to be the best in the world within that unique ability. So many people that I know who on the outside look like they are incredibly accomplished, that they're achieving, and yet when you talk to them, they say they feel like they're not reliable. They only see the shortcomings. What I want to encourage all of you to do is that when you look at the mirror, to see the same potential that I see. Sure, there are things that you could be doing better, right? Anyone with goals, with aspirations, anyone who's entrepreneurial can always be doing a little better. And that's what you have the rest of your life for. But it's important to recognize the specific, unique ability that you have, the unique potential that you have. That's what other people see within you. And hopefully, over time, those two views, your view of yourself and how everyone else sees you, can become closer together. That's all. Have a great week.